We head to Lake Victoria in the East African Plain for the next swarm in the countdown, the continent's biggest lake and the second largest in the world. It's also home to the largest swarm on the planet. Once a month, mysterious clouds rise over the lake like huge smoke signals. But there's no fire. These clouds are alive, boiling with trillions of tiny individual animals. They're African lake flies, midges that leave their watery home once a month during the rainy season to mate. The arrival of the new moon cues the swarm. There have always been flies here, but the growing human population has increased pollution levels in the water, killing off many of the lake flies' natural enemies. So the flies' numbers have exploded to astronomical proportions. To mate, the male flies head for land, and gradually, order emerges from the chaos. They choose a landmark and organize in a column above it. The dance of the males is designed to entice the females, luring them in from a distance. Once the columns draw the ladies in, the mating begins. When the dancing is at its height, it looks as if the forest is on fire. The swarm clouds everything in sight. These swarms can be so thick that people have actually suffocated inside them. When the flies take a breather, they cover every available surface. The local villagers take it in stride. But for the flies, life on land is a little more hazardous. Weavers love to eat lake flies. Some birds even make a monthly migration to the lake to feast on them. But birds are the least of their problems. The midges have a much more voracious predator. One or two lake flies won't satisfy a human appetite. But catch even a tiny fraction of a swarm, and you're looking at a high-protein meal. The flies are so nutritious that the whole village joins in the hunt. A frying pan is the perfect weapon. Villagers dampen the pans so the flies stick and then clump them together. When enough are collected, the villagers shape their lake fly mush into bug burgers. Each patty contains 500,000 flies and has 7 times more protein than the average beef burger. For people with little protein in their diet, these bug patties are manna from heaven. Each village has its own recipes, but fly burgers always go like hotcakes. The entire village is fed, but they took just a tiny bite out of the swarm. The surviving lake flies can live out the rest of their lives, about a day, in peace.